The Seattle Times says that Nordstrom's stock gained 4% after a brief dip when President Trump criticized the company. The president tweeted yesterday, "My daughter Ivanka has been treated so unfairly by Nordstrom. She is a great person, always pushing me to do the right thing. Terrible." The retail giant dropped Ivanka Trump's fashion line last week. Alex Wagner is here to look at the fallout. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, Gail. Nordstrom continues to maintain the severed ties with the Ivanka Trump brand have nothing to do with politics and everything to do with business. But the president of the United States seems to think differently.
He has every right to stand up for his family.
On Wednesday, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer hit back against retail giant Nordstrom after the president blasted the company on Twitter for dropping his daughter's brand from their stores.
This is a direct attack on his policies and her name. There's clearly an attempt for him to stand up for her because she is being maligned because they have a problem with his policies.
But Nordstrom says it's not politics, it's business. In a statement, the retailer said, "We made this decision based on performance. It didn't make good business sense for us to continue with the line. We've had a great relationship with the Ivanka Trump team. Ivanka was personally informed of our decision in early January."
So this is a sample of...
Days before Nordstrom dropped the 35-year-old's brand last week, the retailer sent this email to their employees, offering support to anyone affected by Mr. Trump's executive order on immigration.
If this brand were making money, it would be in that store and they'd be promoting it.
But CBS News financial contributor Melody Hobson says even if the split was over sagging sales, corporate America is worried about being singled out by Mr. Trump.
I think it's very clear no one wants to be in the crosshairs of the President of the United States.
Ivanka, who relinquished control of her company last month, has no formal role in the Trump administration, but she remains very close to the White House. Here, she's seen at a meeting last week with business leaders in the state dining room. And her husband, 36-year-old Jared Kushner, is a senior advisor to the president. Chief ethics lawyer for President George W. Bush, Richard Painter, says President Trump is not conducting himself in a way that is consistent with the office.
We need his undivided attention to the affairs of the United States. We cannot have him out there shilling for the family businesses on Twitter or anywhere else.
In a statement, the Ivanka Trump brand told us they continue to experience significant year-over-year revenue growth. Meanwhile, TJ Maxx and Marshalls have reportedly asked their employees to remove signage but not merchandise featuring the Ivanka Trump brand.
To Melody's point, I don't know any company that I've ever talked to that would discontinue a brand if it was actually making money for them. So.
Well, it's a question. If you get in the hot seat, does it actually help your bottom line? We'll see. It's going to be a long.
But did Nordstrom release a list of all the companies that they canceled based on sagging sales?
Well, that's a good point.
Another good question.
Yep.
And her clothes and shoes are cute, so you have to,
Yes, they are.
You have to make a
Undoubtedly.
decision for yourself.
They are undoubtedly
Yes.
cute.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.